the military cleanup is just a paranoid rumor, isn't it?
Man, that is some bad footage. I don't know who's playing this game, but I don't think they know what they're doing.
You copy? Forget about Freeman. We're abandoning the base.
Yeah. Good evening, folks. Hope you all had a good work week. Welcome to the Game Reserve. My name is Jager Newman. I'm the war in these parts, and tonight we're headed back to the world of Half-Life with the very first expansion pack in the series, Half-Life Opposing Force. This game was released, I want to say, about a year after the original Half-Life, and some of my younger viewers might be wondering what an expansion pack is. Well, in the days before DLC and season passes, if you wanted to add more content to a video game after its release, you had to create what's called an expansion pack. Essentially what this was just a pack that would add extra content to a game that you already had. It would typically be sold at a discounted price, and it typically made for good business. After the first Half-Life came out, there was a lot of demand for the series at the time because it was such a landmark in game design with its seamless narrative and what have you. However, Half-Life 2 is going to take a good long while to get made. So in the meantime, Valve got their kicks by keeping an eye on the modding community after releasing the source code for everyone to play around with. They also started talking to various studios who were interested in making an expansion pack. The duty eventually fell upon a little studio some of you guys might have heard of by the name of Gearbox Software, who today are probably most famous for the Borderlands series. I think this was actually one of their very first games, and it proved to be really successful. I mean, attaching the Half-Life brand to it was always going to be helpful, but a lot of people really have fond memories of Half-Life Opposing Force. In fact, there are a lot of people who state that Opposing Force is actually better than the base game. You guys all know my stance on Half-Life, though it's a game I very much respect for its contributions to the video game industry. It's not a game that I feel has held up particularly well, and that's sort of how I feel about Opposing Force. However, I can't deny how good an expansion pack this is, which is why I felt that I needed to cover it instead of skipping it and going straight to Half-Life 2. So, let's go ahead and get started on this. As to how I'm going to be playing this game, I mean, is there any other way to play Half-Life Opposing Force outside of the PC version? You can get the game on Steam for chump change along with the original Half-Life, and it goes on sale pretty frequently, in which case you can pick it up for a couple of bucks. So, yeah, gonna play Half-Life, gotta do it this way. Let's go ahead and get started. And what the hell kind of title screen is this? I mean, where even... Oh, here's the title. What the hell is that? I've always made the comments that Valve Software doesn't have any crap designers on hand, but give me a break, guys. Give me a second to make sure I got the sound coming in. For whatever reason, it doesn't pick it up automatically. Let's see here. Yep. Okay, let's play. That's better. Yeah, so opening in a similar fashion to the first game. So in Half-Life Opposing Force, you take the role of one Adrian Shepard, Corporal Adrian Shepard, who is one of the Marines who was sent into the Black Mesa facility during the Residence Cascade in order to kill every living thing that happened to be there, including the human scientists. So, yeah, essentially what Opposing Forces do, and it's not necessarily serving as a follow-up to the original Half-Life, but instead it's showing the events of Half-Life from a completely different perspective, which I think is a really cool idea for an expansion pack. It also does a really good job building the world. You learn more about the Black Mesa facility. It's interesting to see things from the perspective of the soldiers. It gives more character to the soldiers. Paints them to be more human being than just these faceless grunts who were about as much a threat as the aliens were in the first game. It's just a really good idea. Well played, Gearbox. Some pretty good voice acting and dialogue for the time, too. Oh. Why do I get the sense this is going to be an unorthodox combat scenario? No! I'm too young to die! Oh crap, 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 crap. Ah! Yeah, just like with the original Half-Life, it's a lot of fun to roleplay in this game.
Get down! Three, 4, 5.
Oh, no, I don't want to look at that. I do not want to have a panic attack on camera.
4, 5. Oh, you've woken up. Corporal Shepard, is it? I've read the tag on your uniform. I'm glad to see my life-saving efforts weren't in vain. I can't say the same for him. I'm afraid you have been through a serious
Don't think about it.
Most of your
Don't think about it.
didn't make it. I was hoping that you soldiers had come to rescue us, but now it seems we are all in the same situation. I think I saw a radio near the crash site where I found you. Perhaps you can go there and radio for help?
I'll give it a shot, Doc. This place has certainly seen better days, hasn't it? Oh, wait. This way. And again, really interesting seeing this from the perspective of one of the soldiers. Every soldier you encountered in the original game was out to get you. So it's interesting to see some soldiers who didn't necessarily receive their orders for Black Mesa and ended up sort of allying with the scientist.
Crab creatures have a unique parasitic strategy, don't you think?
And imagine just waking up in this. This would just be a crazy situation.
Species. These crabs can completely control their host's nervous system. Can you imagine what the next stage of mutation looks like?
I don't want to know, Doc. But Adrian thinks these guys are completely insane. Oh, what the hell happened here? Well, I'm not sticking around to find out. Who's shooting? Huh, well, go work, Porkins.
Oh yeah, sure, we'll work better as a team.
Are you Canadian, dude?
Okay, power vest. That should keep you safe out there. You know, I've heard rumors that you troops may not actually be here to rescue us. Just don't forget about us out there. Alrighty? Okay, I'll let you through now.
I know what everyone else is doing, but I'm going to try to get you guys out of here, guy.
Good luck, sir.
So one of the areas where Half-Life Opposing Force is often praised is in regards to all the new weapons they added. And the monkey wrench here is a really good example of that. It's like, you would think it would just be a stand-in for the crowbar, and you can't swing it like it, but if you hit the right mouse button, you can actually wind up for a bigger swing. It feels like there's more weight to it, and there are a lot of weapons like that in this game. Oh, that was violent. Didn't mean to do that. And I really hope that doesn't cause trouble for all the scientists in there. As for the controls, it's basically the same as it was in Half-Life, and I'm honestly not fond of that. You just move a little too fast. At times feels really imprecise. And that's a problem because, you know, precision is needed for platforming, and this game just doesn't have it. Yeah! Remember how many hits it took to take out a head crab with the crowbar? I love the wrench. I wonder if this was why they used the wrench in BioShock. It's almost the same, doesn't it? Oh, you little fricker. Get you. Little bugger. Some annoying enemy placement right there. Aw, man, it's that guy again. This is all your fault, buddy. Get over here. I need to kick your ass. Don't you walk away. Hey. Open up. Darn security guard. What is this all the G-Men's doing? Who is he? The world may never know. Because Half-Life 3 will never get made because Valve does not need to make it. They should make it, but they won't. It's also nice that it only takes one swing to break the boxes with the wrench. That's another good feature. Yeah, and just like the first game, there are a lot of really poorly thought out platforming segments in this game. However, I find that the platforming segments in Half-Life Opposing Force are generally better than they are in the base game, because they're typically designed like this, where you have something to butt up against when you need to make a jump, which is just better given the nature of the controls. So they at least learned from some of Valve's mistakes there. And this guy had a bad day. Nice knife. And this basically works in a similar fashion to the crowbar, so... Honestly, I don't remember using the knife a whole lot in this game. I think it does more damage, but the wrench usually worked just fine for me. In fact, they're gonna switch to it right now. It's just satisfying to just completely squash those things. Instead of a flashlight, you also have night vision goggles, which is also cool and unique to the character you're playing as. No, that's less familiar, doesn't it? I need to get through there somehow. Let's go this way. God, I love this wrench. So much cooler than the crowbar. Yeah, no, sacrilege. Hey, don't touch that. Don't do it, dude. Don't whiz on the electric fence. That's one thing I noticed about this game compared to the base Half-Life. A lot of the security guards in this game, for some reason, are pudgy. I'm not sure that's why that's the case. That wasn't how it was when Freeman was making his way through this place. Okay, can't break that thing. Screw it. Oh. Yeah, so a big part of the game is just trying to find your way through the levels. Ooh, a Desert Eagle. Ain't that cool? So this is another cool weapon. Essentially, it's got the same power as the Magnum in the base game, and you can fire it about as rapidly as the pistol, but you also have a secondary fire. You turn on the dot sight, and that increases your accuracy at the cost of your rate of fire. So, pretty nifty gun, all things considered. Good workhorse weapon, too. Oh, I killed the power, so can head this way now. Uh-oh. Wow! Eat 50 cal, you alien bastards! Music to my ears. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to pan out that way. Just scavenging for gear real quick. Looks like we're going down. I might as well be climbing down into the pits of hell. The barnacles are still around too, so I want to avoid those. Unless you want your head chomped off. Size and scale of the graphics are still pretty good, even if the presentation isn't what it used to be. Still runs like greased lightning, though. The benefits of keeping up to date on your game to make sure it's always getting updated to accommodate better hardware. Groovy. Oh, get off the... Got caught on the darn ladder. Ladders are still pretty clunky, but not nearly as clunky as the ropes you have to swing on at certain points in the game. This is a nice little hand cannon. Oh man, I thought I got hung up there for a second. I don't know what it is, but I keep getting hung up on stuff. Like, sometimes I'll be riding an elevator and Adrian will just freeze for whatever reason. Not sure why that happens. Uh-oh. Kinda like that. Ah. Vortigon's. Just break their line of sight, wait for him to fire, and then pump full lead. There are some new enemy types in this game too, though I don't know how many we're going to get to before it's time to call it quits for the night. Uh-oh. Splatter. Whoop. Okay, I guess we're not going that way. Oh, balls. Well, I'm sure Adrian has lived a full life. My entire life is flashing before my eyes. Remember when my Uncharted stream froze? Oh crap, now that's rising. Aha! Oh crap! God, I hate the platforming in this. And I'll just stand right here. It's a really cool set piece, but it's just trial and error gameplay. Don't make it the first time, now I know where to stand. Kinda lame. Come on down. Hey, it's that guy again. Open the door and let me in. Oh. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, guy. Now stay right there. I'm gonna put a bullet in your head. Son of a... Oh joy, another platforming second. Come on, no! And I got hung up for some reason. Jump, damn it! And if you jump and hit the crouch button at the same time, you bolt. Which I remember playing this for the first time. There were a lot of jumps I couldn't get to, and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get up there. I'm really glad vaulting has become commonplace in FPS games these days. Where are you little maggots? Ah, not gonna hit that box. Little buggers. Where? Urgh. God, I hate the head crabs. They are so annoying. I hit that guy perfectly. Another guy who's having a bad day. Think he goes here. Let's see if I can get across now. These are always the segments of Half-Life I enjoy the least. It just seems like very trial and error gameplay. And the controls aren't really designed for it either, so it just feels like a pain in most cases. I do think these sections are designed better than the first game, though. And Valve would learn their lesson from their mistakes on the first Half-Life when Half-Life 2 eventually came out. I remember there being far less platforming in that game. That was more about the physics puzzles, which worked really well. Quick save real quick. Must be one of the tunnels Freeman came in on. Oh! I really hope that wasn't a sewage pipe. That would take going down the shitter to a whole new meeting. Whoop, almost got me there. And I really hope nothing collapses on me while I'm going across this thing. Nope. Grenades, which are still very clunky to use. I wish you had a separate key for them. Now I gotta wait for this guy to move. There can be a lot of waiting around, just, well, a lot of waiting around. Do another quick save in case I die. To be very likely. That made things easier. Up we go. Ah, crap. Back off. Little, whatever the hell you call those things. Okay, nowhere to go. I need to get to that tram car there. Maybe I can use this as a bridge. Yeah, people always remember Half-Life for its combat and stuff like that. This is what you do for most of Half-Life in my experience. Just trying to figure out how the hell you get through the levels. And again, why can't I just jump on this? Why I gotta do that weird crouch jump thing? Hopefully I can get over this. Ugh. Looks very familiar, doesn't it?
This train
I wonder if this is what Freeman saw.
Keep your limbs inside the train.
Man, I am getting some serious System Shock vibes from that.
With the background in the areas of radical physics,
Hang on, guy, I gotcha.
or other high-tech disciplines.
No, you don't. Oh! So you get for trying to sneak attack me. About halfway through the stream. Whoa.
Regular radiation and biohazard screenings are a requirement of continued employment in the
Black Mesa
research facility.
I wonder what they were going to tell their families. You know, the scientists in Black Mesa.
To open their ears. The train has come to a complete halt at the station platform. Now arriving at
Well, I guess this is where I get off. Open up. Now I got the pistol from the first game as well. When I did the original Half-Life, I got one comment telling me I needed to turn the HD models off. And I get that, but at the same time, I don't love Half-Life enough to really want to look up how to do that.
I gotta say, that mall security job is looking pretty good right now.
But
That's right, I got another one.
I'm fine with the HD models anyway. I mean, game still plays the same, so what does it really matter what models I use? I better switch over to the regular pistol.
No, I haven't. But a friend of mine...
What is that, Doc?
I don't know. I've never seen that species before.
It's okay, sir.
Oh, this can't be good. Hey dude, you might have lasted longer if you used these things called legs. Well, that guy's in trouble. I guess that security guard didn't want to follow me. Oh well. Could have got me in there though. Oh, let's just keep moving. I don't feel like going back. Whoop. Thingy goes up. What? Bollocks. Okay, note to self. Don't waste this thing. Didn't mean to waste it, but oh well.
Candy. Stupid machines. Why don't these ever seem to work?
Maybe it's because you're trying to stick your hand in it.
Hey, you wouldn't have a quarter I can borrow, would ya? Sure, I have nothing better to do.
Yeah, it's not like we're in a life and death situation. Well, I am the playable character, so I would say it is. not be shooting at me, guy.
No, I haven't. But a friend of mine...
What is that, Doc?
I don't know. I've never seen that species before.
It's okay, sir. I can take him.
Evidently you can't.
No! I don't want to die!
And yes, you do end up fighting that thing later in the game.
Okay, if you're sure you don't want my help. See, now we have a better chance if we stay together.
Yep. Open the door, dude.
That's the one that got me this job.
Who's your cousin? Is that Barney? And you shouldn't be using the barrel of your gun to push buttons, dude.
Believe it or not, I was a wuss in high school. I know it's hard to believe.
Not really. Whoop.
I'd love to hang that over my fireplace. You know, if I had.
Hey! How's that for shooting? Try to find something useful. Got the assault rifle. Recharge the old HEV. It's a combat vest instead of the hazmat suit, but it still works basically the same. I completely forgot. I could have used the shotgun there, couldn't I? Completely forgot I had that. Ah. Moving right along. It's like that's our way out.
Come in, Cooper. Do you copy? Forget about Freeman. We're abandoning the base. If you have any last bomb targets, mark them on the tactical map. Otherwise, get the hell out of there. Repeat, we are pulling out and commencing...
It's cool how they keep talking about Freeman. You actually do catch a glimpse of Gordon Freeman later on in the game, which is really neat.
Shepard, you've made it. I take it you didn't find Freeman? Forget
Nope.
it, Corporal. We are pulling
Who the hell is
out.
Freeman, is what I would say to that.
Get to the hangar while we await evac.
Where's Freeman? We don't have time to mess around here.
You've got to believe me. Freeman could be anywhere.
I'm not letting you go.
Hey!
Talk.
Well,
Back off, dude.
I seem to be seriously wounded.
You know what? This is what you get for harming a civilian.
Fire! Friendly fire! Check your zone. You want some of me? Okay, check in. Shepard,
Get out of my way, dude.
watch your fire, sir.
He's sleeping, for the record. You shouldn't hurt people. There's my way out. Hey! Oh, you son of a bitch. Don't you look at me like that. Get back here! Well, looks like it's time for plan B, whatever the hell that is. Oh, hell. Whoa, where'd you come from? Well, this situation can't get any worse, I'd say. The night vision on, it's easy to lose track of your crosshair. The shooting also hasn't seen much improvement from the first game. It's mostly hit scan. When you're fighting the aliens, it's just fine because most of the time it's either projectile or a timed attack. But when you go to fight human enemies, which in this game are the Black Ops Marines, which I don't know if we'll get to tonight, it's still pretty crappy because they're hit scan, so if you're in their line of sight, they can hit you, so there isn't a whole lot of skill that comes about there. Then again, I wasn't really expecting an expansion pack to be a huge improvement on the base game. Okay, see if I can get through here with damp spots. Ah. Oh. Of course there's electric water. I better quick save. Oh, that's why. Why is there so much platforming in these games? Oh, this looks precarious. That's worth a quick save, too. Even more precarious. Yeah, that's a place where you'd want to suck it in. Once again, grab a quick save in case I don't time this right. Oh joy, an incinerator. You know, I made a joke earlier about Black Mesa essentially being hell. It's starting to look like it now, isn't it? What on earth was that thing? Well, whatever it was, dead now. Anything interesting in these crates? Not going that way. Oh, hell. boy. Don't you throw your shit at me. Man, kind of looking like an area from Half-Life 2, doesn't it? Again, Sears Ravenholm bites here. No sense in hanging around here. Let's blow this pop stand. Get in there. Woo! Yeah! Whoop. Not going that way. Looks like I got a fellow Marine down there. There was.
You've got to get out of here. Listen to me, Shepard. Those things, they'll kill all of us.
Rest easy, soldier. Okay, there's something up there. And that would be it, I imagine. Another new enemy type. They'll either rush you or they'll shoot spikes at you. Not bad. Doesn't look like I'm going that way. Let's try this way. See what's in here. I feel like I'm playing whack-a-mole. Okay, nothing of value. Let's get a move on. Little buggers. I was watching Jimmy Neutron today. Those things kind of remind me of the Twonkies. Hey, there's a fun idea for a Half-Life mod. Half-Life, where they replace Gordon Freeman with Jimmy Neutron. Ooh. Bazooka. Time to blow something up. Again. Ah! Oh, no, no. You buckshot, you bastard. You leave that man alone.
Orders to silence the facility or these vile aliens.
I don't care what my orders are. I'm not killing you guys. Show a little gratitude. Ungrateful scientist. I also want to remind you, this is you guys' fault. You guys are the one who opened up a portal to an alien planet. Oh joy. More platforming. Stop! You see why I hate the platforming in these games? That is why you quick save. Maybe I can just go straight for the ladder. Gungala! I made it. I was afraid something was going to fall on top of me. It always seems like I start to get viewers right around the end of the show. Then again, I did forget to schedule a stream ahead of time, so I shouldn't be surprised that fewer people are watching this one. Okay, so I want to avoid the water. Can I just go through here? No, I cannot. Is the water electrified? Not gonna risk finding out. Back out the way we came. Some of you guys might be wondering why we need to do that. Is that going to start the elevator? No. And this is a beginner's trap that I wanted to point out for everyone. Not necessarily a beginner's trap, but a beginner's roadblock. So one thing that Adrian can do that Freeman couldn't is that he can actually climb on ropes. So to move forward, I actually have to climb this rope and get up there. And I'm hoping I can make it here. Which I can. Just like climbing a ladder. You look up to go up. You look down to go down. And you can swing from side to side. Though it's very clunky. I don't like the sound of that. Up! Man, Black Mesa is not up to code. This place is always falling apart. How do I get through here again? Oh, I remember now. Yeah, what intense combat this is. Might as well have just made a third-person shooter now that I think about it. Probably would have been better for the series. It is fun to blow stuff up, though. Can't go. Oh. I gotta move the box again! Because why the hell not? That is not where I need to put that, was it? Come on now. It's like pulling teeth. Oh, bugger. That's a little creepy. Enough with the damn head crabs.
It's good to see you. When all the fighting started, I hid myself here. I don't think any of them above have survived.
Yeah, makes you smart, Doc.
Interesting. Just look at that. I hear something.
Just stay right there, Doc. I'll send someone to get you later. It's not that way. Where do I need to go now? Yeah, typical Half-Life design. Most of the game is just trying to figure out where the hell you're supposed to go. Fallen Zoe. Oh, that's a name on the stream I haven't seen before. How you doing? We'll just call you Zoe. No. I know a Zoe. We'll call you Zoe. Sort of coming in at an inopportune time. I'm about to call the night. Oh, here we go. Maybe I'll go just a little bit longer so I can show you guys the conflict with Black Ops. I think that's up ahead. Oh wait, I know.
We've been left behind as well. We're onto your position now. Stand back from the maintenance door. We're gonna blow it.
Hoorah!
Sir, looks like somebody really screwed up, Corporal. Seems the
Ain't that the truth?
more than they could chew. Yeah, well, forget about Freeman. We've got to save our own asses. You with us, Corporal?
I'm with you guys. Let's get the hell out of here.
I got a bad feeling. Roger that.
Actually, it looks like we're a little ways off from encountering the Black Ops Marine, so we're just going to go ahead and call it for tonight. Okay, so Half-Life Opposing Force. It's more Half-Life. It's still got all the problems that Half-Life does. The controls are still a little finicky. There's not a whole lot to the shooting when you get down to it. It's very mixed bag. There's way too much platforming, way too many puzzles. But at the same time, it still has this unique feel to it. It still is fun to play Half-Life for whatever reason. It just makes you feel like a scrappy John McClane making his way through Nakatomi Plaza. But Opposing Force does make some honest-to-God improvements over the first game. There is more content, there's more weapons, there's more enemies, and interacting with the AI troops is also pretty cool. It also has the benefit of being just a little bit shorter than the original Half-Life, which honestly makes for better pacing, I find. The original Half-Life dragged on a little too long, so the shorter length here actually does wonders for the experience. It actually is a really good expansion pack. They could have just easily made it a level pack, but they actually tried to make it feel unique from the main campaign. So yeah, if you are a really big fan of Half-Life, I highly recommend Opposing Force because it really is something special. It's a shame they don't do anything like this anymore, though occasionally you will get a really good, what is it? Alternate campaign as DLC. Nothing on this level these days. But yeah, pretty good game. Let it slide. That's going to do it for tonight, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's content, please be sure to like and subscribe. I do these videos every Saturday at 8 o'clock, and what I do is I take a game, play it for about an hour, and talk about the design, the artistic sensibilities, stuff like that, because, you know, I'm really passionate about that. I'm really into promoting video games as an art form. What I do not do here on the stream is play games from start to finish, because I feel like you lose something if you play games from start to finish, or watch someone else play games from start to finish. You're losing something if you're not playing itself. But no disrespect to anyone who chooses to consume video games in that manner. That being said, if there's anything you would like me to cover in this format, please leave it in the comments and I'll take a look at it. Maybe I'll play it. Hope you all have a good work week, and I'll see you next time.